Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play a Monster Girl quest. Last time we left Port Natalia, beat a few monsters, and now we stand on the steps of San Ilia, hopefully ready to receive some advice from the Pope. So, let's get going. San Ilia started as a massive cathedral, but eventually turned into a castle. From there it continued to grow, and the Archbishop became a king. All heroes eventually want to reach San Ilia and meet the king. But there's a major problem. The king only meets with baptized heroes, and I haven't been baptized. Well, I mean, really, you don't have to meet with the king, I guess, Luca. You only need to get to the library. Standing in front of the gate are a lot of strong-looking heroes. A bunch of other adventurers hoping for an audience with the king are gathering around too. If there are this many people, it may be a while before I have a chance. Are you also hoping for an audience with the king? Please sign your name on this application form. Okay. Write down my name and hometown. Thankfully, there was no checkbox asking if I was baptized or not. I passed the guard the finished paper. The king wants to meet all brave heroes, but since there are so many, it will take some time. It may take around 3 days, so please spend some time in the castle. It takes that long? You may explore the castle as you wish, but some areas are restricted. You may also sleep for free, so please enjoy your time in San Ilia. It wasn't free in Paradox, you still had to pay to stay at the inn. Of course, that wasn't in the cathedral itself, I guess. But you didn't have the option in the cathedral. Thank you. Let's go, Alice. The bored-looking Alice and I head into the castle. The architecture inside is simply amazing. The walls were covered with beautiful religious artwork, with scenes of angels and Ilias. Of all the angels? Or just the cute human-looking ones? Because there are some rather grotesque angels. Judging by how many of the priests reacted to the angel that came to dispose of them, I'm assuming all of them are just the pretty ones. I guess in that sense it does kind of reflect reality. Because there is at least that one description of angels in the Bible where they are really grotesque. But yet when they went to Salem, everyone wanted to do them. Anyway. Or not Salem, Sodom. The wonderful display almost brings a tear to my eyes. Alice seems to be unhappy. Well, yeah, you're in a building which entire purpose is basically to spread the word. And the word happens to be kill the monsters. Kill her cute little subordinates. Of course she's unhappy. This is amazing. I stop in front of a giant statue of Ilias. This is the famous, magnificent Ilias goddess statue. The statue is much more amazing than anything back at Ilias Temple. Which is surprising. You would think the temple with Ilias' namesake would have more beautiful artwork. Is that so? great Ilias created the first man and woman. False. Moving on. They evolved, just like everything else except the monsters. To lead them, she bestowed upon them this magnificent statue. That part might be true. Do not know. For thousands of years, the statue has guided the hearts of humans. By the way, did you notice that everyone is careful when walking around to not point their sheathed sword at the statue? Do you know why? How would I know? It's because one of the 5 commandments is, point your sword at the goddess and thou shalt cry. I wonder if that's exact wording. The brackets would make me assume so. I've been careful not to let my sword point at the statue as I walk around. As I say that, I make sure my sword is pointed at the ground. How stupid. Since I hate this stupid thing, can I destroy it? Alice, you can't go around destroying property you don't like. As a ruler, you should know this. What are you saying? Are you listening to what I just said? Of course I heard it, you idiot. Don't point your sword at the goddess. Making sure your slaves don't become hostile towards your owner. You idiots apply it even to this stupid statue of her. Well, she's not wrong. I guess that's partly true. But we've been told the commandments almost every day since childhood. It's called indoctrination, Luca. Pointing your sword at something that even looks like Ilias seems insane. Anyway, let's just spend some time relaxing. I said it will take 3 days before we can meet the king. 3 days in this place? Ugh. I think I might die of boredom. Oh-ho! Is that your plan? Unable to defeat me in a normal fight, you brought me here to slowly torture me to death in boredom. How cunning. Don't say that. Let's just explore the castle some. You know, there's sure to be something interesting happening. Why are you so annoyingly energetic? Alice and I take a walk around the castle. Guard. The guards inside San Ilia are carefully selected. Only the truly pious and brave are allowed to be guards. It's the dream of knights all over the world. I'm patrolling the castle. I'll ensure no monster is able to step foot on this sacred ground. Don't worry, you two, for I am here. The Monster Lord is already in here. Might as well just let them all in at this rate. Which, in the near future, they basically do. Priest Day. Thousands of years ago, there was a holy war. The great Ilias leading angels on one side, and the first Monster Lord leading her forces on the other. The conflict shook the land itself, and only stopped when Ilias defeated the Monster Lord. It only stopped when Ilias decided to play a game of chicken with the Monster Lord, because if they kept going at it, the world would not have survived. And the first Monster Lord was the one in the cave. But that's where the sixth ancestors, the Great Seal, comes in. So to Ilias, it's not a full victory. You can still see traces of the war around the land. Priest B. The people of this world are truly outrageous. The heathens that turn away from Ilias. The heathens that conspire with monsters. Truly, truly, truly outrageous. Scholar A. The large basement library is the largest collection of books in the world. So it's not an exaggeration to say it contains the world's knowledge, except for what happens to be in the Monster Lord's library. Scholars that seek that knowledge travel from all over the world to stay here. As for me, I'm researching sacred energy. The largest library in the world? Wow! Alice, do you want to take a look? I can't eat books. Unfortunately, you need permission before you can enter the library. It contains so many valuable books that you need to be properly vetted. It took me a week to get permission. It takes that long? I don't really need anything from there, so I won't bother to ask for permission. Actually, oddly enough, what you need from there is the only thing you need from here. Scholar B. I'm studying the old scriptures. I specialize in deciphering ancient texts. But right now I'm stuck on a mysterious phrase in chapter 7, paragraph 3 of this book. Whosoever troubles thy goddess with repeated evaluation meetings shall receive judgment. Yeah, we'll get to that eventually. What does this mean? If you do this evaluation meeting too many times, you'll be judged? This is the first time this evaluation meeting has been mentioned in any text. How mysterious. Yeah, in order to get the final scene in chapter 1, which is a scene with Ilias herself, you have to get so many evaluations. I don't remember how many. I want to say like 30. But you have to get that many before she'll give you the scene. It's a scene in where she properly disciplines you. We'll get to it eventually. Soldier. In San Ilia, there's a sword called the Goddess Sword. It seems as though the king himself manages it in Ilias's name. Once he finds a hero worthy of it, he shall bestow it upon them. I wonder if he'll choose me. Ah, the Goddess Sword. The utterly useless sword. One wonders why Ilias even gave it to the Pope in the first place. Apparently she likes to amuse herself by giving her followers equipment that can't possibly be used against the Monster Lord. Alright. Chapel. Whoa! This is a huge chapel! It's so wide! Mine is a lot bigger than this. Now, let's pray! If I need to do something so stupid, please let my travels go well. They will not. Sorry. So I can fulfill my dream of humans and monsters coexisting. Please destroy this castle. Also let Ilias perish. Basement library. Hold up, boy! You need permission to enter the library. Did you fill out the paperwork properly? No, not yet. I'm sorry then, I cannot let you pass. You shall not pass! Please come back after getting your permission. Alright. don't really need anything from the library. I'll bother to fill out any permission forms. Let's see. It's not time for the audience hall yet, so let's go to the guard's office. Ah, that's a good coffee. It's important to stay awake for this work. When on duty, work hard. When on break, rest hard. Audience hall. Hold up, boy! Have you received permission to enter yet? No, not yet. I cannot let you through then. Please go back and wait for your turn. Alright. Trying to break right into meet with the king? You do some unexpected things sometimes. It was worth a shot. Get some rest. Shall we take a short rest now? We start to head to the rest area when someone calls me from behind. Hey, is a Mr. Luca here? A Luca that applied to have an audience with the king? A captain with a red ornament is calling my name. Yes, I'm Luca. Fearful, I slowly walk up to him. Did they find out I wasn't baptized? So it's you? The king will meet you right away. Eh? What's going on here? This is a lot faster than I thought. What's going on here? I was hastily pushed into the audience hall. It's Ilias! Finally doing something to help you directly. Apparently she's tired of waiting. Alice is following me with a sour expression on her face. The king, sitting on the throne, looks more like a wise man than a sovereign. A meek, gentle look. But he seems slightly restless. I have brought King. Thank you. You're dismissed. I shall have a private talk with him. Uh-oh. Luca, you're in trouble. This character is colored in. This is a game where characters are colored in get H scenes. He's clearly a Catholic priest. You are a young boy, Luca. Run for your life, Luca. Protect your booty. Of course. The king sent the captain away immediately. All that's left is the three of us. Oh, good. Alice is with you. You have a chaperone. That's great. If I introduce myself as a hero, it would seem really awkward like this. Traveler that calls himself Luca. I wish to ask you a question. Eh? Of course. You are not baptized, are you? Gah! Right the bat, he hits my weakest spot. How shall I respond? Honesty is the best policy. If you tell a lie, he immediately has to walk it back, and it changes nothing. Anyway, honestly. That's right. I'm not baptized. I was afraid of what would happen, but I told the truth. Suddenly, the king's eyes opened widely. I'm sorry! Oh! So it really is just as Ilias revealed to me in a dream. Eh? Eh? As I'm stunned in silence, the king starts to look excited. Last night, Ilias came to me in a dream. With her beautiful hair and pure face. Her angelic appearance was like a breath of... That part doesn't matter. Why don't you get to something important? Hey, Alice! Watch what you say to the king! How rude. I guess she's a ruler too. Or monsters, that is. Anyway, so Ilias gave me a revelation. An unbaptized person named Luca would come before me, and this unbaptized hero would be the one to defeat the Monster Lord. Well, you know what? I have to give this church credit, because that's a prophecy, it has specifics, it came true exactly as it's stated in a timely manner. So yeah, this is what happens when your religion is actually true. I will? Yes, eventually. I see. So that's what's happening here. Now, I shall indicate the path you should take. There are 3 wise men on this continent. You need to demonstrate your power to all 3 and receive their blessing. I shall bestow this only upon the one who receives all 3 blessings. The king motions to an amazing sword next to his throne. Dazzlingly brilliant, it gives off a radiant light. The sword of a true hero, the goddess sword. If you wield this, set all monsters, even the Monster Lord herself, will bow to you. Alice looks calm, which is funny, because you do actually have to get through a lot in order to get that blessing that he's talking about. But ultimately, it's just a paperweight. It is a truly rare paperweight. But you have to go through a lot. I mean, sure, you can get the Jewel of Fortune easily enough by just getting lucky, but that Jewel of Battle, I mean, you have to go through a lot of battles in order to get it. So yeah, it is an actual test that anyone who doesn't have protagonist syndrome would struggle to get. It doesn't look like she's bowing to the sword. I wonder what the stats would be if it existed in Paradox. Now, begin your quest to get proof from the wise men! Also, all the wise men are in one room. So it's not any trouble finding them. Then I shall bestow the sword upon you. What a stupid quest. Alice says as she slowly walks toward the sword. Alice, what are you doing? Ha! Alice grabs the sword and raises it above her head. In the next moment, the goddess sword shatters into pieces. But you know, I wonder what sword wouldn't shatter if Alice picked it up and tried to break it. I think Angel Halo is basically the only one. So yes, even if it had decent stats, it's still useless because we already have Angel Halo, which I assume would have even better stats. How could this be? Alice? It's as you see, Luca. With crap like that, you wouldn't even be able to put a scratch on anyone. 3 wise men. Proof of your power? That load of rubbish. You should go see 4 wise spirits and prove your power to them. And they'll give you actual power in return, instead of proof you need in order to get some pay trinket. A little crap from this old man. Oh. The king's face pales. He starts to twitch, his mouth agape while staring blankly at the ceiling. I'll show you the hero's way instead of this worthless king. Go to the four spirits and ask their blessing. Four spirits? Salamander, Sylph, Undyne, and Gnome. They should be somewhere on this continent. Locate them and ask for their blessing. What happens when I ask for their blessing? You'll gain a mighty power from each of them. Really? More importantly, why would you show me the hero's way? He's a monster lord after all. The hero being guided by the monster lord is strange no matter how you look at it. If I had $1 for every time, I'd have $2. Although, I don't know if Alströmer actually led Heinrich down the hero's path instead of just accompanying him. Because it seems like Heinrich himself was the first one to do the whole spirits gig. Then, are you going to do what this worthless king said? Even if you go to all these wise men or whatever, the goddess sword is already shattered. That's certainly true. As Alice said, it would be pointless to meet with the wise men in order to get the sword. Okay, I believe you. When I said that, strange laughter started to ring out. Oh, Ilias, look what happened! Hey, did you break? It seems like the sword shattering caused a lot of psychological damage to him. My lord, what happened to you? What happened here? Oh my goddess! The goddess sword! It's shattered! The guard captain jumps into the room and rushes up to the king. Luca! What the hell happened here? This is... What should I do? You should be honest. Deceptively honest, but honest nonetheless. Oh no! The monster lord suddenly appeared and shattered the sword! It's not really a lie, because Alice is the monster lord. She did break the sword. A true hero doesn't tell full lies, only half lies. Which in many ways are even more dishonest than full lies. The monster lord did? Indeed. Her being would be able to destroy that sword. We need to increase the castle defenses right away. Castle turns into a chaotic scene. Alice and I quickly get away from the audience hall in the chaos. Yeah, they're panicking because the monster lord has managed to infiltrate. Which is also true.